We're now going to look at sex determination. One feature of your phenotype is inherited not by a single gene or multiple genes, but by a single pair of chromosomes. Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, so 46 chromosomes in total. In 22 of these pairs, each chromosome is of a similar shape to the other one, and each one of them has genes carrying information about different parts and characteristics of your body. However, the 23rd pair of chromosomes is different. These are what we call the sex chromosome, and they are what determines the sex of the offspring. In humans, females have the sex chromosomes XX, so they are the same chromosomes in the pair. In males, the sex chromosomes are XY, so they are different from each other. The Y chromosome is very small, smaller than the X, and it carries very few genes, besides genes related to sex characteristics. So most of chromosome Y is male-related sex characteristics. When the cells undergo meiosis to form gametes, one sex chromosome goes into each gamete. So each gamete can either have the X or the Y chromosome in humans. This means that human egg cells contain an X chromosome because they are taken from the mother, and the mother is female, so she only has XX chromosomes in all of her cells. So when her cells divide to make gametes, every possible gamete is going to have an X chromosome. However, in the males, since males have XY, when the cells divide to make gametes, they go from the diploid to the haploid state. The gamete can have two options. It can either carry the X chromosome or the Y chromosome. There's a 50-50 chance. So half of the sperm can contain an X chromosome and half can contain the Y chromosome. The inheritance of sex can be showed using a Punnett square, just like any other characteristic that is carried in the DNA. So if we cross a male with a female, XX with XY, here are the gametes of the mother and here are the gametes of the father. If we cross the first X from the mother with the first X from the father, we will get XX, so this offspring is a female. If we cross the first X from the mother with the Y of the father, we get an XY, so this offspring is a male. Now the second gamete of the mother is also an X. If we cross this X with the X from the father, we get a female, and if we cross this X with the Y from the father, we get a male. So we see that half the time we are getting XX, and other half we are getting XY. So every pregnancy has a 50-50 chance of producing a male and 50-50 chance of producing a female.